Your name is on the project, but not one person there reports directly to you. You can't hire, you can't fire anyone in that team. But yet, if something goes wrong, if the project is late, you are accountable and you often get the blame. I've run projects and programs over the last 15 years, and here are the five moves that can help you still deliver your project, even if no one reports directly to you. You see, the mistake many people make is that either they start trying to act like the boss, I'm the project manager here, I have all the authority, and that puts people off, or they become silent and don't speak up, and that puts people off. And in fact, you become a ghost in your own project, and that tells people you don't know what you're doing, right? So both of them don't work, and none of them is the right approach to take. Instead, you have to use other people's authorities and use some techniques to get people to go with you along in the vision of the project that you're trying to deliver. So, real leaders, when they have no power, they use three other leverages: trust, clarity, and making other people look and feel good. So, here's the first thing you want to do: you can borrow influence from someone else, e.g., your sponsor. At the kickoff meeting, it needs to be clear to everyone that you and your sponsor are in alignment. That when you speak, they know that you have gotten clarity or clarification or approval from your sponsor. The sponsor should introduce you as a project manager on the project. Everyone should know you that you are the authority on the project, and all communication should go through you for the project. You are the one that's going to manage the steering groups, and you should be leading the kickoff meeting in itself, right? In tandem with the sponsor. Okay. So make sure that the sponsor has your back during that kickoff meeting and throughout. That means you need to align yourself with the sponsor and make sure that you're all singing from the same hymn book. That's the first thing you want to do. Move two, make ownership impossible to hide from. What do I mean? For every task, for every activity, there's an owner. Don't hide it. Don't say all. A simple list with all the activities that need to be done and clear ownership. Who is responsible for delivering what? If you list it out and you keep it, when I say keep it, I'm not saying keep it in your drawer or in a folder in your Google Drive or on Teams. No, I mean keep it in a central place. Share it with your team during your checkpoint meetings, during your daily stand-ups. That list, that plan, that 4 week look ahead, 8 week look ahead, 12 week look ahead. The tasks that fall into that plan and the ownership should be clear and visible to all for all to see. So when you're going for those checkpoint meetings, that's what you're using. You present it on the screen. It's not a chatting time. It's these are the tasks and this is your name. Where are you with each activity so that ownership is clear to all? That's how you make people do things because they don't, if they come for the first meeting and they don't have an update, they come for the second meeting and they're making an excuse and it's delaying your project. By the third meeting, even they will start feeling uncomfortable that they always have no update for you on the work that is clearly their task. Third move, let the resource set the dates, not you. Don't go in there saying, I need this done by the 28th of whatever month that is. Don't go in there and say you have 5 days to deliver this. You're not the one doing the work. So you actually don't know how long the task is going to take. So let them tell you how long it will take. If they tell you, then they own the delivery. They are the ones that now need to deliver to that timeline. If you give them a timeline, they'll say, well, you gave me a timeline that was impossible in the first place, so I couldn't do it. But if you allow them to tell you what they can do, then it is easier to hold them accountable for it. Now, I know some people are going to be saying, well, if I give them time, they'll take too long. If the amount of time they've asked for is too long or is unreasonable or it is affecting the final date of delivery, then that is a wider conversation to have with the wider team to see how we can bring it in and if it's genuinely going to take that amount of time. You might need to ask for an extra resource. You might need them to prioritize that work over everything else that they're doing. You have to kind of dig into the reason why it's taking that long. But in the first place, you need to ask them how long it will take. Let them determine how long it will take because you're not the one doing the job. If you determine it for them, then you cannot hold them accountable for it. The fourth move is you need to learn to trade, not money, but be human. What do I mean? Be the person that is there to help them unblock activities. If they're doing an activity that they're a blocker, there's somebody they need to talk to, tell them, make them understand and know that you are there to support them. Hey, I know that you have this certain deadline to meet. Let me know if you have any blockers, if there's anyone you need me to help you chase, if there are any conversations that we need to put together. I am here to support you to be able to meet that deadline. That's the trade off. Be there to support them, help them, remove the blockers that they have. Questions like, what's in your way? How can I help you? That's how you build trust. And they know that we are doing it together. And that is how you kind of get them to do things, even though you have no direct reporting relationship with them. And number five, escalate the impact, not the person. Don't make the issue about the person, more about the impact. The project is delayed by 5 weeks because we were not able to complete the design. You may not be able to complete the design for many reasons. It doesn't have to be because somebody didn't do their job. See what I mean? So when you're escalating, you don't escalate about the person, you escalate about the impact this issue is having on the project overall. So a quick rundown again of the 5 moves that you can make. One, borrow authority from your sponsor and from your senior team on your projects. You start getting that authority specifically at the kickoff meeting. Two, make ownership impossible to hide. Let it be visible for every task. People need to be clear that they own the task. Three, let them set the date, not you. Four, trade, don't tell. So don't keep telling them, bothering them, telling them what to do. Instead, say, how can I help you? What's in the way? I'm here and I'm available to help you remove your blockers. That will earn you more trust and credibility than just telling people what to do. And number five, if you have to escalate, escalate the impact, not the person. When you escalate the person, you start losing influence in the whole team. So here's the thing, you don't really need to have the title. You need clarity, you need trust, and you need to be the person that makes other people look good on the project. If you would like to learn more tools and tricks to get the best results as a project manager, whether you're in early stage project management, you're an accidental project management manager, or you've been away from project management for a while and you're just coming back, we have a community called the Project Management Blueprint, where these are the kind of things that we talk about. And in that community or without the community, we also have a PM response coach that can help you as well. All the details will be in the description below. Tell me, if you try this method, let me know how it was for you. Did it make a difference? Has it helped you improve in how you deliver your projects? If there's any other scenario you'd like me to talk about, please let me know in the comments below and I will make that one of my next videos. In the meantime, if you like this content, thank you for watching. Please share it, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.